everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing just like a get ready with me type video so we can catch up and talk about things and I can just do my makeup. So if you want to watch me get ready for the day, then just keep watching. And sorry if you can hear my cat purring. He literally will not leave me alone. Lately, I've been using this, I don't know how to say the name. I think it's Laneige Lip Glowy Balm, if it wants to focus. This is the berry one. Been obsessed with this. It's so nice. It really hydrates my lips, but I feel like because it is so glowy, it almost looks like a lip gloss. So love that, and it smells amazing. So it's summer, and my body always like tans, but I never really tan my face. I normally am always wearing a hat just for like preventative measures. Like I don't want to have like crazy wrinkly skin by the time I hit 30. I normally don't really ever tan my face. I load it up with sunblock, but then it ends up like my body looks somewhat tan, if you can see that, and then my face is still like white as hell. So normally for a primer, I've been doing this Charlotte Tilbury one. It's the Flawless Filter, but it has like a little bit of a tint to it. So just at least underneath my foundation, it will have a glow to it, but at the same time, it's gonna give me what my face kind of should look like compared to my body. So I already did like my skincare and everything. I'm sorry I keep touching my eyes. Like I said, I just woke up, so there's like still like sleep stuff in my eyes, but yeah, I already did my skincare. I did the Ordinary Buffet and then the Tatcha water cream. So I already did that off camera, and now we'll do a primer, which I'm gonna put this all over my face, and then what I'll do to blend everything in, because this is a little bit thicker, I use the Soft Focus Glow Drops. This smells like cotton candy. It's so nice. So I'm gonna do that. I feel like I don't know how to talk to a camera anymore. It's obviously been a while since I uploaded a video. I think now it's going on 5 or 6 weeks maybe. And honestly, that was on purpose. Obviously with everything that's going on, and I hate to like say it like that, but with this video is going to be somewhat serious, so if you're not into that, like, you can leave. But so with the murder of George Floyd, and then with the protests happening, and then people really fighting for justice and equality and letting people know that Black lives do matter and they need to matter, I just felt like it was inappropriate to be posting YouTube videos while this really important moment in history is happening. And I shouldn't even say it's like a moment, like this is a movement hopefully to change things for the better. I'm hoping, I'm trying to be optimistic. I really do hope that this provides a wake-up call for people in power, because clearly the things that have been working only work for a small group of people, and we all know what that is. For foundation, I'm using the Fenty Beauty one. So anyway, yeah, I just felt like me posting was so inappropriate. Like, things that are important are going on in our world, and I'm just like, hey guys, here's a makeup tutorial. And some people did that, but I just don't personally think that was the right move for me. And then weeks and weeks passed, and I just felt so uncomfortable in front of the camera. It didn't feel right. And I'm saying this for a reason, just to like kind of show people where I was at with everything. Every time I either sat down and tried to film like a sit down video like this, or I tried to do like a vlog, I felt like I was doing like something wrong, I guess, is like the best way for me to put it. I felt like me opening up my camera and like filming and pressing record, I was like, what am I doing? Like, I would get like annoyed with myself, and I'm like, why am I filming right now when I can go and be on social media and be like, sorry, I'm like really going off on one right now, but like I feel very strongly about this. But well, I could be posting on Instagram or Twitter or like other things, and like posting resources and educational resources for people who have no idea what's going on. So I just felt like if I sat down and filmed a video without talking about this and being like very real and upfront and telling people like personally like my feelings about it, not that it really matters, but I just feel like as a white person, I feel like I need to like speak up, but not speak over Black people, because it's not my place. I feel like and I'm gonna say that a lot of times, I feel like it's our job to be pushing people up and allowing them to share their experiences and just amplify Black voices during this time, because I feel like it's just so important. And I'm sure a lot of us out there want to speak up and say like, hey, this is wrong. We need to fight for equality and realize the wrongdoing this country has done to people of color, especially Black people. So I know that we all want to do that, but at the same time, it's like, I don't want to say the wrong thing. I don't want to do this. There is no wrong way if your heart is in the right place. I feel like if you just speak up and like say your truth, say how you feel, and call out the wrongdoings of people in this country, there is no wrong way, because you're fighting for something that's right. This is a human rights issue. There are no, oh, well, I'm this political party and I can't talk. No, we're talking about the equality of human beings, and that's it at the end of the day. So that's on that. I'm using the Pat McGrath Labs Skin Fetish concealer in L2. This is kind of new to me, but I've been really liking how it sits on the skin. And another thing for me was like, why would I come on camera and talk about something so silly and like materialistic, I suppose, like makeup or clothes, fashion, anything beauty, when something like this is being talked about, and something so important that's happening in our country and in our world. So that was another thing that was stopping me from filming. And I still, as I'm sitting here doing this, I still feel really uncomfortable doing my makeup and talking about something so important. But for me, at the same time, it is comforting to sit here and do something that I know how to do, and that is, I don't know, is relaxing to me while talking about such an important topic, because it's like, okay, just talk and be natural. And I felt like if I sat here and did my makeup, that the words would just flow and I would say what I'm feeling. So that was another reason why I wanted to come back with a video that like I'm doing something that is very true to my channel, but I'm also being true to my channel and speaking about my views and my place in all of this. And honestly, like, I feel like I'm in the right place talking about this. I feel like our country has been very successful in making people feel uncomfortable talking about race and racial inequality. So when something like this is filmed and people have to stare at the ugly truth, people don't know how to speak up about it, because it's almost like not something that you don't talk about, like it's whispered about. It shouldn't be. There is an issue in this country with racial inequality, systemic racism, police brutality, and there needs to be something done about it. And my thing is, clearly if something has not worked for a very, very long time, change it. But because it's worked for the top tier of people in a certain skin color, it's hard to do that. But I am really proud of my generation and the generation behind me that has really stepped up to the plate and done these protests and said, like, no one is keeping silent. This is not okay. And something needs to be done about it. And clearly something is very wrong with this country and the way that we handle things. When, as of right now, as I'm filming this, Breonna Taylor's killers have not been fired and have not even like been released to the public or anything. We have like no information on that, and that's disgusting. So with all this being said, I feel like if you are out there and you're white, you need to acknowledge the privilege that you do have and speak up because you have it. Speak up for people that don't have it. I'm gonna continue to speak up on social media. That's kind of where I've been. While I've not been posting here on YouTube, I have just been like mostly on Instagram, because unfortunately my Twitter like got hacked or something. I'm in the process of getting it back, but yeah, that's unfortunate. But I'm mostly on Instagram, like posting resources and stuff, and kind of like trying to call out the unfair things in this country. And I've been unfollowed by many people because of it, and you know what, I don't really care. Be gone. If you're racist, I don't want you around me anyway, even on social media. And just as I finish talking about this in this portion of the video, I'm sure like for a while I'm gonna be just posting in the description like places that you can start donating to if you feel like you want to do more and contribute to more, and as well as petitions if you don't have like money or anything. So I'll just be posting in my description, even on like future videos, petitions that you can sign, donation, or charities that you can put donations to if you feel like you just want to do more. And as I just close out this like portion of the video talking about this on this video, I'm gonna continue to speak up about this because I feel it needs to be spoken about until we see real change. And to all the people out there trying to like rebuttal this amazing movement and saying like all lives matter, I don't want to hear the bullshit, frankly. And all lives can't matter until Black Lives Matter too. So that's all I have to say about that right now before I get pissed off. Honestly, I'm getting ready right now for literally no reason, because, well, there is a little bit of a reason, I suppose, but it is, what is today? Saturday. Today's Saturday. And obviously there's been like a stay-at-home order and all that. That's been lifted in New Jersey, and it's scary because even when we had a stay-home order, like no one listened. So that's fun. and I go back to work on Tuesday with more hours. If you're new to my channel, I work in a salon. I'm a hairstylist, and I go back to the salon on Tuesday. It's Saturday right now. I've been trying to like actually get up and do my makeup and get ready for the day, unlike how I've been during like quarantine and the stay-at-home thing with coronavirus, because I don't want to be really stressed out once I go back to work and have no idea what I'm doing with my life. I feel like it was really hard during quarantine to get up and act like an adult, because there was nothing to do, obviously, when you're at home and you've already done all the boring things like cleaning your room, cleaning a bathroom, like doing adult things, and then you just like stare at the ceiling and feel like you have no purpose in life. So when I go back to work, I have like a really extended schedule now to accommodate like all the clients that I've built up within the past 3 months, because we've been in quarantine for about 3 months, I want to say. So everybody needs their hair done now. So I'm literally gonna be in the salon from like sunrise to sundown. It's probably gonna feel like that. So I'm getting ready now to kind of like get back into the routine every day. And my parents and my brother have gone camping with the dogs. Oh, I don't think I ever let my YouTube channel know. We got a puppy, so we have dogs now. We have 2 dogs. So it's just me and the cat here by ourselves. I did not want to go camping because I knew I would not have a good time. I'm already stressed about going back to work. So if I went on like a little vacation before work, I would not have had a good time. I know myself. My anxiety is like already through the roof, just because it's very different going back to work. Obviously everyone has to wear masks. There's like crazy regulations and sanitation stuff, as there should be, because literally in a pandemic, and no one even listened while we were at home. So can't wait to see how that all turns out. And I think honestly the root of my anxiety right now is the unknown of how people are going to react coming into the salon. But I will say I have a really good relationship with 95% of my clients, like a close relationship. I mean, I love all my clients, but the good majority of my clients I have a very good close relationship with. And I'm sure they'll be totally fine. They've all expressed positivity towards all of that. But when you have anxiety, you like to create things in your head. So lately I'm like, well, what if this happens? What if somebody like freaks out on me and they like, I can't explain myself. Using the Fenty Beauty Island Ting bronzer. So yeah. But today I'm getting ready. I'm gonna go out to the grocery store to get some snacks and stuff for when I do go back to the salon, because I'm gonna be there from like either in my schedule kind of like is all over the place. Some days I go in at 9 a.m. and then some days I go in at 10 a.m. but every day I'll be there until 8 p.m. so I'll be there for at least 10 or 11 hours every day, and it's very hard as a hairstylist when you're booked to sit down and like eat. So I'm going to the grocery store to go and get like little things to throw in my bag, so that when my client is processing, I can just like go and sneak some food, inhale it, and then go about my day. Because I don't think I would be able to survive not eating for like 10-11 hours. And if you normally watch my videos, you know that my family and I, go to Disney World for Christmas every other year. So this Christmas coming up would have been a Christmas spent in Disney. But with everything going on, I think that we're going to cancel our trip for December 2020. Because if you've kept up on the Disney World drama, they're opening up the 22nd, is it? Or have they already opened up? I don't know where the heck I got the 22nd from because it says 11th of July. So July 11th they're opening, but it is very, very strict guidelines, as it should be. Like, I'm not fighting that at all. I'm not the person on the side of the road with with a sign that says I need a haircut protesting quarantine. That's not me. I think I've been very good at following guidelines throughout all the craziness. But you spend a lot of money to go to Disney World, especially with my family. They spend a lot of money. We're a family of 4, and we go for like a good week, and it's Christmas time. So obviously, you know, Disney World is just expensive. There's not everything that there is to do in Disney World. It's not going to be open. Was that even a full English sentence? I don't know if that made sense. But basically, like, there's not going to be any character meet and greets. There's going to be no parades, no like extra things. Like, it's going to be the rides, I feel, and that's it. And to be staying there and getting like half of the experience that you normally would before coronavirus, I feel like the price that you pay for that experience does not correlate. And normally we like do the damn thing when we go to Disney. Like, we do as much as we can, even though we know we're gonna be there like in another year. So to go and have like a very limited experience is just like not worth it to my family, and I totally agree with that. I have a feeling that we are going to cancel and then do possibly next Christmas if we can, but I guess we should just see how that plays out. I'm gonna do my brows off camera and I'll be right back. And I'm just gonna go into like this ready, what do you call that? Burnt red, yeah. And this is an Anastasia brush that comes with the palettes, and I'm just using that like more dense side, and I'm just gonna like lightly wing it out. Like, this is not a wing that has to be precise. They're definitely uneven, but I can't find any part of me to care right now. So we're just gonna move on and let's do mascara. I haven't been wearing a ton of mascara recently, just because when I'm just hanging around here or running errands, because I haven't really left the house a lot, obviously. I just feel like it's a pain to take the mascara off at the end of the day. And I feel like my eyelashes have grown so much from not wearing it a lot. And like the makeup routine that I've been doing a lot recently has just been like really glowy skin, doing a little bit of brow gel and like going. So if you're like interested in seeing that, let me know. I can always film that. Putting on mascara is like literally the most boring part next to brows, I think. Everything else I get like really excited to do. Brows and mascara, there's like something about it. I think it's just because it's so repetitive. I actually really love like to put foundation on. Like, doing my base is the most fun for me. And then I think like doing eyeshadow is like the next best thing, because you can do like so much with it. And I think I just really love to see like my skin tone be evened out with foundation, because I do have rosacea. So I feel like that was totally out of focus for a while. Great. I don't think I'm gonna do a lip color. I'm just gonna put this Just a Tint Color Pop, like messily, because I'm gonna be wearing a mask anyway, so no one's gonna see my lips. Good enough. And I still have like that Laneige lip balm on anyway, so it doesn't matter. This is what I did. This is the makeup look. It's nothing revolutionary. Thank you for listening to me talk about important topics and talking about like my life recently, updating you on my life, I suppose. And yeah, I enjoyed making this video. It has really made me feel a little bit more comfortable talking about it. Yeah, so I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Peace out.